Okay, so I'm so excited. Charlie is my new friend, and we met through Jimmy. And my buddy gave me a sample of your amazing drink. Did you design this yourself?
Yeah, it's kind of a take on a coffee soda. A few different places in town are doing it. So I just kind of experimented with some flavors and kind of came up with something that I really liked.
So my buddy walks in, and he's holding your drink. And I'm like, what is that? And I tasted it. And 4 cups later, I ran to the back to find you, and you had already gone. Charlie, you are so into coffee that you have your own brand. What's it called again?
It's called Coast Coffee Roasters. I brought a bag from Malawi. That's a wash process today. And yeah, I've been roasting for about almost 5 years now. The past 3 have been more on a professional level.
Okay, so once you see what he's done, you'll know he knows what he's talking about. This man can obviously roast beans too, so you should give it a try. I'll have that at the end of the show and down below and all over the place. But right now, I'm going to turn it over to you. Is that cool?
Yeah, of course. All right, so the first thing you need is coffee. We're going to do a smaller batch today. It's about 20 grams. So now we're going to grind it on an espresso grind. After we're done grinding, I'm going to wet the coffee filter. I'm using a Kalita Wave. Now you can put this on top of any cup or mug. Today we're just using a plastic cup. So now we're going to weigh out 20 grams of coffee. All right, so the ratio is going to be 9 to 1. It's 9 grams of water for 1 gram of coffee. After you pour a little bit, let it bloom, kind of let it aerate a little bit. All right, so after you're done brewing the coffee, I like to wait about maybe 15 or 20 minutes to let it cool down. That way it won't melt the ice. So I've went ahead and pre-made some in this bottle right here. And I've also pre-made some lavender simple syrup in this bottle right here. Lavender simple syrup is pretty easy to make. It's just a 1-to-1 ratio with white sugar and water. But before you mix the water with sugar, you boil the water with lavender buds. You can find those at a few grocery stores here and there. And so you just kind of make it almost like a tea. Then you strain the buds out of there and then mix the lavender water with the sugar, and that will create this lavender simple syrup. So we've got the coffee, the lavender simple syrup, fresh cut limes, and I like to use Mexican bottled Coca-Cola. It's made with real sugar instead of corn syrup. It does taste better out of the bottle. So let's go ahead and start making it right now. All right, so place the glass on top of a scale. Make sure you tear it out so it's at 0. I start with coffee. So about 35 grams of coffee. Tear it out again. About 8 grams of the lavender simple syrup. And now comes for the Coke. Fill it up to the top. While we're waiting on that to go down, squeeze 1 wedge of lime. So we've got some different options if you want to change up the flavors of this coffee soda. You can use different sodas. I like to also use ginger beer or 7-Up. And you can also change the syrups as well. If you're not a fan of lavender, I found blackberry to be really good. I've tried cranberry with the 7-Up for like a kind of a Christmas time beverage. So you can kind of change it up however you like and just kind of create your own if you like.
Okay, guys, are we ready?
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just going to go on record, guys. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. This is my new summer drink. This is my favorite. This is going to be huge. I've already told Old Red downtown about it, and they're thinking about starting to make it at their bar.
Let's do it.
Guys, you've got to make this, and you've got to check out Where's Your Coffee?
Coast Coffee Roasters.
Coast Coffee Roasters. If it's anything like this, I'm buying my coffee beans from you, dude. Thanks again.
Of course.
All right.
Cheers.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.